Planning on moving soon? Are you needing information about Indianapolis and the surrounding metros? Then stay tuned. Hi, my name is John Kim and I'm a broker here in Indianapolis, Indiana, and wanted to put together a series of videos for you if you're planning on moving here anytime soon. I wanted to kind of deep dive into a lot of the major attractions, the city, the surrounding cities, talk about anything from the weather to the traffic, school systems, anything makes our city unique. Indianapolis, which is often referred to as Indy for short, is the largest city in Indiana, located directly in the middle of the state. The population of Indianapolis is 876,900 and is the 17th most populous city in the country. If you include all the donut counties, Indianapolis population jumps up to 2,048,700. Notable neighborhoods in Indianapolis that are recognized by the Indiana Historical Society is Chatham Arch, Central Coast, Golden Hill, Heron Morton Place, Lockerbie Square, the old North and South Side, and Oliver Johnson Woods. It is great to see a lot of these neighborhoods being revitalized and a lot more interest in these neighborhoods. Also to note is some of these outlying neighborhoods that's not quite in the downtown area. With the advent of the streetcar in years past, these neighborhoods thrived as well. These areas like Broad Ripple, Fountain Square, and Irvington are really gaining a lot of popularity with the younger professionals. They have a lot to offer with shops and that urban life feel, but still have parks, a lot of activities for the family as well. I think in the future we will kind of deep dive into the Broad Ripple, Fountain Square, Irvington areas to really try to understand what the attraction is for these neighborhoods. Today we're going to discuss Indianapolis in general and the pros and cons of living in Indianapolis. One of the cons of living in Indianapolis is the weather. Depending on where you're coming from, we definitely have 4 seasons. The winters are short, they're cold, and they're windy. They typically do not fall below 3 degrees on an average. The snowfall is anywhere from, I believe, 22 inches per year. The national average is 28 inches. If you're looking for 4 seasons, or if you enjoy having snow for Christmas, we definitely do have that. The summers here are long, they're humid, they're very hot. Average around 85 degrees for the high, and rarely do we get over 92 degrees, but again, it does get humid on days. We do get a lot of change in our weather, so it might be humid and hot one day, and then we'll have rainfall and it'll cool off the town. We have beautiful summers, we have short winters. The transition between spring and fall are absolutely beautiful here. Another con that you'll find living in Indianapolis would be the traffic. Some of the areas to be concerned with during rush hour would be the north and the south split. Again, this is I-70 heading into downtown, and it splits north to 65 headed to Chicago, and also south to Louisville. Those are 2 of the 3. The other would be located heading north towards Fort Wayne, Detroit, and that's I-69 connecting 465. These 3 intersections do rank nationally as some of the worst intersections in the country. But again, how our road systems are laid out, the congestion goes away quickly shortly after rush hour. Indianapolis is ranked 59th out of 100 of the big cities as far as traffic is concerned. So not too bad as far as the size of Indianapolis. The second pro of living in Indianapolis would be the sports venues. We have the Indianapolis Pacers and the Indianapolis Colts, along with the AAA baseball team, the Indianapolis Indians. Definitely one of the things that you want to experience would be the Lucas Oil Stadium with the retracted roof and taking in a football game. It's extremely exciting. Lots of fun with the tailgating that happens. As well, the Pacer game coming in off the sidewalk and walking down into the arena is just a fabulous experience. Definitely something you'll want to do when you're visiting Indianapolis. Along with pro teams, we also have one of the best AAA programs with Indianapolis Indians, and the Victory Field is top-notch facility as well that's located just downtown. Really a fun thing to do with families to sit on the lawn and take in a game in the summertime. A really fun tradition for us. Also in May, the world kind of focuses on Indianapolis and the Indianapolis 500. The Speedway absolutely just comes alive during that month, and it's definitely an experience that everyone needs to take in. Another pro of living here in Indianapolis would be the affordability. We're just a town that's very easy to purchase. We are ranked 38th out of 125 big cities as far as places to live. And the average rent here is $806, which according to Forbes is only 17% of the average income for the nation. So it makes it really nice to be able to here and very affordable to live here. And again, like other big cities, we have Uber, we have Lyft, we have bike shares, we have electric car shares, and also we just opened up 3 rapid transit lines as well. So again, another way to save money would be to take in some of these alternative modes of transportation. You're seeing a lot more bike traffic, and we are actually ranked number 1 as far as big city and in terms of infrastructure growth for biking. And you just see a lot more bicycling in and around downtown, which is fantastic. I guess we can talk about Hoosier Hospitality as well. It's just one of those things that we talk about and you hear about, but you really need to experience it. We just have neighbors that care. They'll just go an extra mile to make sure everyone is safe. Living downtown, you really have a lot of people that just kind of group together and make sure that everyone is safe and never without or stranded. It's just one of those things living here in Indianapolis that you really experience is that Hoosier hospitality. Another pro of living here in Indianapolis would be the arts and music that we have. One of the fun things to do in the summertime is to take the family and take in a concert on the White River and see a lot of the shows that are in and around that area. Has a lot of growth. You have a lot of the museums in walking distance of there. As well, the Children's Museum has just opened up a 7.5 acre sports facility for the kids, and it's really sports influenced and has a lot of activities that are influenced by the local sports of the Pacers and the Colts and the Indianapolis Indians. Again, one of those fun things to do with the kids in the summertime. As a bonus mention, I would like to talk about Goose Market. Goose Market is a fantastic little restaurant, butcher shop. It's just a really neat store that has some of the best charcuterie boards and appetizer plates from around the world. Goose is located at 2503 North Delaware Street, which is right in the heart of the revitalized area of Fall Creek Place. It's just directly north and near North Downtown. Also check out the basement where you can order a lot of the dishes, and they have a nice selection of craft beers from around the world as well as fantastic wines. So definitely if you're in the area, Goose Market is the place that you want to try out for sure. Thanks for joining me today. Again, my name is John Kim. I'm with Everlane Realty Group. And if you have any other questions, feel free to text, call, or email, or comment down below if there's any other areas or information that you'd like me to cover in future videos. Again, thanks for joining me, and we'll see you next time. Bam.